This is going to be kind of a, hopefully, well, kind of a pre-final walkthrough for tasks that still need to be done up here at Rustic, 178 Rustic Road in Stockbridge. We still got some landscaping that we got to do. Basically, I mean, it's just standard stuff like cut all the grass, take these bushes and just trim them up and shape them some because they're starting to grow. Same thing here with these bushes. Right here at the front of the house, probably just take all these bushes at the front of the house out. Need to confirm that. So I think we should all take them all out. These ones right here on the left side of the driveway, when you pull in here, just need to be shaped up. Same goes for the big bush up there by the road. There's some debris around this tree that needs to be taken back there to the backyard. Maybe like the back right corner of the yard or something. And then we can like weed eat around this tree and add some pine straw or something around the bottom of it. Just weed eat real good on it and add pine straw to it. We're not going to chop no limbs on this big oak tree. We'll just leave them like they are. We don't want to make it look butchered looking. So, mailbox, need to trim some ivy back off the mailbox. And we also just need to paint the numbers on it too, so we can so that they're clear, so they're a bit good and visible. Need to get these big limbs that have fallen all out of the tree right here in the front yard, put them back there at the back right corner of the property back there, behind the barns. All right, so looking at the front of the house, we want to remove this eagle. We got gutter guards, like partial gutter guards in here too. They need to be removed out of the gutters. And our idea with the front here is to take the 8x8 post, cedar post, and go basically right here. Replace this one, replace this one. Those half-type posts that's back there close to the house, back here, hopefully those not holding nothing up. So we'll just remove those. And remove that one. And this reminds me, I've got to order a brake, a metal brake, and get it. Because once we do that, we're going to have this metal's going to have holes all in it and stuff right here. So we need a metal brake. And we'll also need to bend that little piece of metal. Basically replace the metal on the bottom of this all the way around, basically, after we remove these posts. We're going to lightly sand and stain the front door. We'll pick a color that goes with the shutters. We're going to put 4 shutters, I think. Oh no, maybe we're just going to do 2 shutters. Yeah, because we don't have room on the left side of the window. So we're going to make 2 cedar shutters out of cedar fencing dog ears. I can show whomever's going to actually do that, how we're going to do that. But we're going to make those for the front, both sides. The whole house out here needs to be re-pressure washed. It just didn't get pressure washed good. It's got grime on it still. It needs to be professionally pressure washed. Dylan, I think that's something that you're still on the hook for with the pressure washing. And like I said again, we'll just remove all these bushes around the house right here and put lots of pine straw here. Except for those tall looking Christmas tree looking cedars. We're going to leave those on either side. We'll leave that there and leave the one over here. But yeah, lots of pine straw here in the front bed. Probably come out to where the dirt is, about 5 or 6 foot. Come this way, come out to about 3 foot across here. Go across, go all the way down through here with it. Put it up over there, up against the house over there. And we got to do something with these crawl space vents. So I'm looking for suggestions on that. We got to fix those, though. We got to add something to that. We'll also need to fix these gutter downspouts. Make sure that we put the pieces back on there. There's some right there. We'll put the pieces on the gutter downspouts and put splash blocks so that we're getting the water to run away from the house. What else on the front here? We need to just lightly rake over these tracks right here and put a little bit of seed and hay down. Same thing with this bald spot. We need to get the shovel out of the yard right there. Get that little bit of tree debris up. Like I said, there's a lot of grass here. It's got to be cut. It's a big yard. So, and we'll take this pine straw and continue all the way around. Wrap around here. We'll weed eat all this stuff right here. Wrap all the way around with it. Lots of pine straw. We probably need like 40 bales of pine straw at this house to do this. We still need to paint these handrails. We'll just paint these handrails white. Right here, handrails and posts white. And then we've also got to paint those exterior doors and trim that's underneath the porch here. And we'll just paint those, probably paint those white too. Possibly. You know what? I think we may be going to build more shutters. I think we were thinking about building more shutters. So Sean, we need to think about that. Are we going to put shutters on all windows? If so, we got 2, 4, it'd be 6 shutters total. It might be worth it to do that just to give us a little bit of pop right here. Okay, so we talked about that. I need to get with Willie and see if he's going to remove this old electrical meter, because I think it needs to be removed. Our new meter's right here. The wire's going to be attached up there. So, and again, just check the crawl space vents, whoever's going to be doing this. Make sure that we're good. Like this one over here, it's got some stuff stuffed in it. Same thing here, we're going to trim these bushes right here back a little bit and just add lots of pine straw down through here. The HVAC unit, whoever pressure washes the house, need to hit this unit real good with it, because it's a fairly new unit, but it's got some mildew on it. So back here, I've got a window at the house. I want to see if it'll fit in this right here, so we can get rid of this rotted wood looking stuff. It'd be really nice to have a window in there, let some light, natural light come in that. 2 things we can do here. We could weed through this and get the weeds out of it, or we could just cut it all the way down right here. Really, I don't have a preference. Whatever's easiest. We can weed through it and trim it up, shape it. If not, let's just get it all out of there and we'll put like a little row of pine straw right there. Maybe leave that monkey grass stuff there and just put like a little row of pine straw there. Same thing here next to the gas can. We definitely need to get all the vegetation that's growing up crazy around the gas can here out. And then all this trash that's laying down here around the gas can, it needs to go also. And then put just some pine straw around this just to make it look nice. We got a wheelbarrow full of tree debris here. It needs to be brought back to the right corner of the house, or either brought back right there where they could use that as a burn pile. We got a trash can here. Of course, we need to get rid of the wheelbarrow. We need to make sure we hay and seed this better right here. These tracks need to be hay and seed put on these tracks better than it is right now. I think I've mentioned this like 3 times already. That door over there, we need to remove this trim and prime and paint this door. Dylan, I don't know if that was in your scope or work. We need to figure that out though. If it was, I need to remove this and prime and paint the door. And then here we need to clean this out. Basically just get it to a swept condition here. I would remove this electrical. Just cut it and remove it. Just make sure it's not hot. Remove that electrical right there and remove the electrical right here off this. And back to painting this, I just think, yeah, I think Misty come up with a color for this. Maybe it was a blue color or something. We'll paint this one and this other one back here, that color, because we want to make it look good, especially this one. It's so close to the house. Let's look inside this one and see what we look like inside of it. Yeah, we still got trash in here. We need to get this trash out. And again, just get this to basically to a swept condition. Get the electrical torn out of here and just get it where it's kind of just swept out. Right here on the left side, we can trim these bushes back, trim all the bushes across the back right here. Add pine straw right here, all around this just to make it look better. Weed eat in between up there and add some pine straw in here to make this look cleaner. We also got to paint these windows right here, like especially the bottom window sills, all of this. So we need to make sure all this is painted nice. We'll remove the gutter guards out of these gutters because they're not everywhere. So we need to get rid of the ones that are there. So paint the windows, paint this window, paint this exterior door, make sure it's caulked up good and painted good. As you can tell right there. Make sure we blow off and dust this, kind of blow off and pressure wash this concrete. We could use a little more hay right here on these areas. You can tell it's obvious. Probably need to weed through some of that flower bed right there. Need to blow the top of this, get all the limbs and stuff off the top of this carport. And all this needs to be kind of pressure washed off too, this dirt. Blow it off good and just pressure wash all this driveway off. And right here, get any unnatural trash or debris that's in here anywhere, like this tree and stuff like that, just get it out of all this. We don't want nothing unnatural being left here. These trash cans need to be brought home. Like I said, anything unnatural around here needs to be gotten out. And then we need to smooth it out slightly and install the seed and hay all around this area. And while we're right here, I want to paint the face of this board brown, like a brown color. I kind of want it to look naturally like it does inside there, like those boards right here. I don't want it white and standing out. So paint this brown, paint the face of this right here and the edge of it brown. I want it to blend in and look like that naturally. While we're out here too, I've got a 4x6, I think. Yeah, 4x6 over there that we're gonna try to build under right here. If you can see that, to try to straighten that up. So we'll just have to piece that in best we can. Some 4x4 posts, we need to put a 4x4 post right here. It's gonna kind of go from right there up to under there, possibly 2 4x4 posts. We need to get all the trash out of here and stuff. Any loose debris, all this stuff laying up here in the attic. These poles, just anything that's unnatural out here needs to go, basically. Inside here, we need to clean these out. We need to take some scrap woods, maybe some up in the attic, and put over this floor right here. Just replace the holes in this floor. Nothing nice, but we don't want people walking in here and like sticking their foot through the floor and breaking their ankle or nothing. That's kind of the idea with that. And same thing on this side too. A couple pieces missing over there. We need to get this, take this broken shelf down, make sure the other ones are secured. Just take all this stuff out. That's no good. And fix the small repairs that need to be fixed. Okay. Over here, same thing, we need to paint the windows, door. Just get the house pressure washed, driveway, all the stuff cleaned up. Need to get lots of pine straw and stuff put down. Down through here after this is all shaped, nice. I don't know if we got anything left to do back here or not. Basically just leave this like it is. It's fine. Some grass poking up back here. We got some unnatural stuff need to be gotten out. Probably need to sweep out this storage container. Just sweep it out. It'll be fine. Shut the door. Remove the unnatural stuff. Like that piece of fence. It's on the other piece of fence. We get that out of here. Looks pretty good back here though. They're just cutting the grass and stuff. Not a lot to do there. So let's go inside the house now. Grab me a drink of water right quick. It's pretty warm out here. All right, so we're walking in the house here. We got to get brick put on this fireplace. So we'll make a brick hearth that's as flat as possible down there. We could even make it the same height like here and then make the brick just be the same height and go inside the fireplace right here like this. And then put brick up the side of it up to about right here. And then put that wood mantle, big solid wood mantle across the top of it. Then we got to finish the base right here and the shoe up against the mantle. We've got to see what the HVAC's got going on right here. We need to pick or choose one of these and then try to fix the floor on the one we don't use. I hate to have both of those though. Another thing too is this gas line. It's already right here. I don't know if we can extend it. It needs to be moved over into this fireplace right here somehow. And here's why. We're going to put this wood stove that's in the corner right here over there in that fireplace. So we need a gas line over there for that. I think we also need a gas line stubbed up through here for the stove. Also, like right here under the house. So that's another gas line that we need. And it looks like he's got the 110 right here for the stove. It just needs to have an outlet put in it or figure out a place to put it. Looks like it's going to have to be put into the floor probably and then just plugged into the floor. That's something the electrician's got to do though. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, not on our in-house stuff. All right, so back here to the living room again. There's some touch-up paint on the ceiling dealing. We'll have to talk about that later. There's drywall that needs to be done around these boxes. I mean these light boxes, these recess can boxes. Need to see if we can do something different with this door to make it look a little more natural. This wall is crooked right here, so the problem with it is the wall is crooked. We had to push the door way in, but what I'm trying to figure out is can we pull this out and make it so the door shuts right inside here and do all of our wacky stuff like this out here so it's not visible inside the house. Now, it's gonna make it stick off the wall weird probably, is what would happen. It basically would stick off the wall like maybe higher at the top than at the bottom or something. But I'm just wondering, is that better than this, seeing this? You know what I mean? Because it may be where if it's over here and it never gets moved, it may be okay for that to stick off the wall versus the doorknob scrubbing and hitting and messing up the door like this every time. So I think it would be better to fix it in here, add the blocks that we need right here to compensate for the gap, and then add whatever we need outside to fill that gap up and be done with it. So that's that. Kitchen, we got a vent hood in the box right here. It needs to go right above the stove in the ceiling right here at whatever we think is the correct height, the standard height for it. This ceiling's so low, probably the minimum height, the highest we can mount it based on what parts we got, probably what we need to be at in here because we don't want it super low. So we've also got all the backsplash material right here too for the backsplash. And it basically just goes from here over to there, comes this way. It does not come up here, just flush with the cabinet straight across. Underneath, same thing over here, flush with the cabinet straight across to the edge of the refrigerator right there. That's the backsplash. We got a single handle faucet we need to get put in, drain. Also, I could have swore that there's pipe right underneath this vanity, right underneath the house. That we can get to. Actually, I'm gonna walk over there right now and we'll look at that and see if I can see that. All right, so here's the blue and red piping. This is this is right where the sink's at, but it's never got. Well, there's something right here. Oh, they're right here. They're just literally, yeah, if you look at the plumbing right here, it's under here already. It just needs to be stuck up into the sink right there. You can see the end of it. Yeah, so we just need to stuck this up into the sink and put our valves on. So we do got water right there. It's just not ran there. And as far as the drain goes, it looks like, I see what's going on. Oh, the drain's right there. There's like an 1.5 inch piece of pipe. I don't know if you can see it on here or not, but it's right there. So we got to put a pipe down through here, put an elbow on it, and just go right over to that pipe over there. So the drain is under there, just not over to here, unfortunately. And underneath here, we just need to clean this out a little bit. All the debris besides the plastic, just get it cleaned out so this looks nicer under here. That's pretty much it for that. And then this door, I think it'll be fine once we get the tape off of it, get it covered up and stuff. Should be fine. We need to put some kind of trim around these at the bottom. Right here, that's kind of ugly looking. And we need to see if we can't do something to secure this better. Really, we might want to talk to them, the guys that come over here, and see if they got thoughts on that, because this is very loose. Right here, we'll just put like a 1x4 across that on both steps to cover up those square boxes. And then right here, we'll just get some kind of flooring transition, like a metal one to go right across here and right down here, and just put it across there. That should suffice for that. And we got a window in the wall right here. We're gonna remove the window, remove the trim, and simply just sheetrock this back in. And I'll show you why, because we got a bathroom, shower in here, tub shower that has the window in it. So we got to do what we said out there, and then here, take this tile out basically, and just fill it in with this, looks like 4x4 subway tiles, and then Cooper will come over here and resurface this shower. We need to put a new shower head right here. We need to see too, we need to get a plumbing hose, toilet hose right here for the toilet. This toilet needs to be flush, there's some dirty water in it. And that's about, the sink's got water, lines and everything to it, it should be good. Okay. Electrician should come in here and put these on, finish these. Electricity to see if that's working. I need to make a note to him to see about that. This bathroom needs a door. It's got to have a door slab, which is right over there, put on this. So definitely have a door slab to cover that glass up. And we are debating on what to do here. It's probably gonna be another transition strip or a piece of wood or something. Cover the edge of this tile up. But I may even go as far as just get a piece of vinyl in here too before we do that. I'm really afraid of this color tile with this color floor. So I might want to get something in the gray family and just cover this up with some vinyl at a minimum. Because this bathroom is really, it scares me. We need to get our handles, pulls put on there, on the cabinet there, get the paint touched up in here, get that resurfaced. Get this mirror clean, super good. Get that electrical box put in, plumbing hook to the toilet. And this one will be in a lot better shape than it is now. All right, so back to, if you notice through here periodically, you'll just see there's missing base and missing shoe. It's really wacky through the whole house. Missing base, missing shoe right there. Probably need to put, yeah, we definitely want to put it back there because we're not putting a fridge in right now. So go ahead and get that put in back there. All the shoe that is put in here is white, which we got to paint it to match the cabinets and paint it to match the trim, but it's all white. Looks horrible looking. We got the hot water heater in here. We just need to clean this pan out and stuff real good. We got the pressure reducer, we got the shut-off valve, and all that. First thing probably since somebody over here to do is get this plumbing up, get this plumbing working. Get it tied in, because people come over here and they don't even have no water, I don't think. Well, maybe the water spigots work. Let's see. Let's check that out. It's gonna be a super long video, but we gotta talk about all this. So. A little bit of water come out of this. I don't know, maybe they got the water cut off at the road. Yeah, somebody needs to come over here and assess this plumbing though and see if it's on, the water's on, or I guess I can look at the road right now. I hate to make this video this long, but I need to know this. This thing looks like Wally looking at me right here. And right now it's turned was turned off for some reason. Let's go see. Let's see if we got water now. We need to blow this roof off real good too. You can see there's lots of stuff up there, especially on that flat roof. Well, that's strange. They may have it electronically cut off for some reason. Unless that spigot's just not hooked up. Probably just gonna have to get Kenny over here to assess the plumbing in general, because that's just weird. We got to figure out what's going on with the plumbing. It basically all got replaced, but for some reason we're not getting any water. Look in here. Like this shower didn't ever get disconnected. There's no water coming through it. Okay, we'll put it back off at the road. Well, that should be off and locked. So they may have like an electric thing on here. They probably got us cut off in that somehow. Now back to the house again. It's gonna be a long video. Okay. Go ahead and go back in this room before I forget about it. We got to get all of our doorknobs and hardware chains over to black. Noah's got that. Bringing it up here. Not going to do it, but and Dylan, just about every single door in the house doesn't close either. Just so you know. I don't know exactly how we had that on the scope, but as you can see, like none of them close right. So we got to think about that and just see. Revisit the scope and see if that was on there, wasn't on there, or whatnot. Let's see. Back in here, we talked about the appliances need to be finished being put in. We talked about the vent hood. Talked about all the hardware it's got to be put on. We have to put hardware on the cabinets, the drawers. The laundry room here's got a bifold door issue, needs to be adjusted. The baseboard, the shoeboard's got to be painted the same color as the base. And that. We need to put the exterior locks on here, the new ones that go on here with the hinges that match. We got some shelving we got to put in. This door here don't work right. I mean, it is bumping. We need to fix sheetrock in here. We need to put the shelving that goes in there, the pantry shelving. There's two different kind of shelvings here. It's pantry shelving, which is bigger, and then there's the smaller stuff for the closets. Smaller stuff goes in the closets, and I believe in the laundry. Bigger stuff goes in the pantry. So here's a closet that needs some shelving. These bifolds need adjustment. They probably need to be cut down a little bit. They're just like scrubbing on the carpet. This door needs to be adjusted. It won't even close. Up here in the attic, it's kind of dark. First, we need to cut the attic steps down so that they work properly. They're too big. And then up here in the attic, we need insulation. So basically up here, we'll need some insulation in the attic, and we'll also need just to clean the trash, which is not much. A little bit of trash and wood out of here. And what we want to end up with is just the end result. You step up in here and you got like a little platform right here as you step up in the attic that you can stand on right here without stepping through the roof. So we need to cover it up right here a little bit and right there. So you can just get up in here and at least do that without falling through the roof. It's kind of the idea with that. All right, so now we go to the master. Master bed, master bath. All the materials should be here. I see a lot of shoe molding. I don't know if I see base. I see lumber boards. I don't know if I see any baseboards though. So whoever does this may have to come up here and just look and make sure that everything's here as far as every speck of wood, because I can't do that. Here's a piece of base. Right here is the wrong type of base though. All right, so we need to get HVAC vents put in too. Somebody needs to do a takeoff on that and put vents in. All right, moving to the master bedroom here. This door scrubs don't close right. This door won't close. These closet shelving in here, wire shelving. We got to do something about that too. I need to ask Willie, what is this even supposed to be? Because they're the ones put the lights in here. I don't understand what that even is going on with that. And here, put the old doorknob, the new doorknobs on, put the HVAC vents in. Here's all your tile and stuff too, Kenneth. I got your Durarock, your wall tile, your Schluter pieces right here. We got Durarock screws somewhere. I think they're in there in the living room. We got your grout and all that. So moving on to the master bath right here. This door don't close. It's like this is a record of doors not closing. This vanity top right here I think is trash, but let's make sure this one's good first. The whole vanity slash vanity top. And here's where it goes. Right here's the plumbing for it. We also need a mirror above this. I think it's in there in the living room. We need a toilet put in. Piece of base run across here. Shoe mold run after the base. And here's where we'll need the Durarock and the tile. Now this is not good. It looks like they've got it all the way up to the ceiling. So we should have enough tile to go all the way to the ceiling. Another thing right here we look at with the plumbing, I want to raise this valve up about, I don't know, 8 inches probably, where the shower valve comes out, because it's kind of low. So we need to raise that out up. And I'm hoping that the trim that goes on there is in here somewhere. But this video is getting mighty long. That's pretty much it for this one. The toilet's right here, the vanity's right there. I believe Noah's coming with the faucets. He should have faucets.